His hand isn't behind his back.
But you know what? David said,
I'm
not running anymore, and that's what I like. David said, I'm standing up.
Oh.
And he's got that quick strike in. Oh, so we got
I just realized they both have the, you know what? They have this thing going on, though.
So we are 5-1. 5-1.
5-1, 5 red up.
Oh, he lifted his leg
5-1 red,
for that
and it looks like they
So, like, again, David is down 4 points at this point. It's horrible to come back from this. But maybe set yourself up for the next round. I don't know. I disagree. I do see the blue. I did see the blue come in from under. I do like that
coming
call.
in too.
I do like that call. That's 2-5, or 5-2 in red. But there he is. What David has to do is figure it out for the next match.
It's now
remember,
6-2 red.
We can take this to 3.
Oh no, the point went to the blue, so it's 5-3 red. I mean, yeah, 5-3 red.
Look at him. He's stepping back. I love that about him. He steps back and he strikes. Steps back and he strikes. But then he pushes.
Oh, now he's changing up his stance.
But
now he changed things up on him.
Look at David move.
What was that there? What happened there?
There was nothing.
Nothing but
Kay pushed it away. He said nothing happened. Oh, right there.
Oh, he got in.
I saw blue. Go in, but that's just me, from what I saw. Yeah, I saw blue go in for the chest.
Okay, yeah.
That's me. I was sitting in the perfect spot to see that.
You see, I'm sitting because I want to wear a black shirt right now.
Yes, you are.
That's why,
You do have your legs
I'm talking back
crossed.
to you, Yeah, well, I do, of course. You know how long my legs are? If I try to sit like that, like a basket weave, look.
Yeah. So we are now 6 red, 4 blue. But, I mean, he's only 2 down at this point. David was running, and now he's fighting. And that's the difference. That is the difference.
Well, see, like you said, he's going to be studying things a little bit first.
And
Take a look at things.
He said study and strike. He's unorthodox, he's confident, he's cautious. He studies, and then he strikes.
I hope you notice my wardrobe.
So now we're 5-6. He's brought it back from, what did I say? It's literally almost impossible to bring it back from a 4-point lead, and he's now sitting at 5-6.
6 red.
He doesn't want to lose. This will be his 4th win in the Darkwatch series. He spit out his frustration, and he's ready to go.
He's done.
Look at him.
Stick a fork in him.
He's moving.
He's like, I'm done.
It's funny when I talk to these guys and I try to figure out what the fight's going to be like. They talk about it, and sometimes, you see that's exactly what he meant when he said this is what's going to happen. But tonight, like you said, he's been unorthodox, he's been confident, he's been cautious, and he's studied and then strike. That's beautiful. And he knows himself.
Well, he does. You got to. Otherwise,
and he's
back. What you doing here?
He's back. It's 5-6. But red is still in the lead. But it's his to take now. It's his to take. And you look at this, and you see this really unorthodox. I mean, he's DeAndre in red is just mixing it up, and it's hard to get a hold of that.
Well, what's interesting to me is that he's using a lot of strength.
Right in. Look at that.
He's gonna get tired with that too, though. He's using a lot of strength.
Oh, yeah.
He's very tense.
And he's a big dude.
He's very tense though with every move, though.
He's moving around a lot of himself there.
His movements are very
We're
tense.
At 7-6 red.
But
Dre is up by 1 point. He was up by 4 though.
His own hand delayed his strike. It kind of hurt.
But red did come in for that strike beforehand. It did delay it, but he still got through. He's now 8-6. I mean, we really do have a fight here, and it didn't look like that at the beginning.
Oh.
Look at that.
That was a power pop. I call that the capital T.
The capital T.
Yeah, because he's a big dude, just pop on top of his head like he's a...
Blue point, bringing it in within a point again, 7-8. It was a 4-point match. 4-point match brought into a point or 2.
Oh.
That is time.
Time is up, ladies and gentlemen.
But you know what? David is in a good place.
He is
in a good place. I mean, if you look at the end of the match, he scored more points.
Oh, I was talking about David, how he was, because I know he talked to me earlier. He said he was doing real good. He's in a good place right now. He's happy. I thought you were talking about that, but okay.
That too.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I know he moved recently.
Yeah, he's in a good place. He said, hey, I like it.
But you know what? He's in a good place to win this as well, and that's just
as
important.
Yeah. I think you're right. Actually, you know what? Yeah,
he scored more points at the end.
Because he knew what to do, like you said. He was going to study.
He took it from a 4-point match to a 1 to 2-point match.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, even both strike and block was.
There he came for. Dre got in there first. He came over the top to the arm. I love Kay's flourish, by the way.
Yeah,
you said that. I think
I like
it.
It's pretty.
It is.
Woo!
Oh yeah, see, look at that.
That was
That's
like
good
a
call. Good call.
Yeah.
But David knows, and you can tell. See, you
He
can
can't
tell.
like that when you say he's like,
David knows what he needs to
This
do,
was
and
a-
that's why he's getting frustrated. He's like, I got to get in there. He's like, I could have had that. I misstepped it. I could have had that.
Again, what's interesting
And so
though
we're now
is
2-0 red.
oh wow, so that's
There
that
you go.
flurry I
Look at
talk
that.
about.
See, there was a flourish at the top, but all he had to do, all Blue had to do was drop it. All David had to do was drop it on the arm, screw the flourish, just get it done. Get it done.
One thing I look at, David using his height, but it's funny is that like,
Oh,
it's
Dre's using his
I mean,
height
yeah,
now.
Dre's using height. The thing about it, he's a tall dude.
Oh, he is.
He coils up a little bit,
He
and then he
does.
strikes out. Look, watch, he coils up a bit.
He's got a lot of movement. He could take a lot
He
of that
coils up,
movement,
and then
he
he
could
pops.
bring it in. If he could bring in
Watch.
some of that movement, and instead of using his full arm, maybe just use his wrist, I think he'd be a lot quicker. Looks like
This
see,
is
again,
really a fun fight. I'm not gonna lie.
no, it's a great fight, and I mean, look, we're 1-2.
Look,
We're
the judges had to
2-1
come in
red.
and talk to each other. The judges had to get together. And say,
Yeah.
I don't know what I just saw, baby. Y'all go bring it in, bring it in.
David, like I said, David has taken it from a 4-point match to a 1-point match, and now he's still within 1 point now. He's been scoring in the later end.
We should bad lip read this every time it comes up. We should bad lip read these. Okay, we'll go over there. We're
But
going
here's
to
the
the park.
thing, that's all funny and well. But David has been winning in the end of a match for the first one, so he does have every capability to come in and win this match in the end.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is score more, right? I mean, that's how everybody wins. You just got to score a little
I'm
more.
telling you, the camera work on this is just fantastic.
Oh, yeah. So they conversed. They're figuring out what happened, maybe the way things are being called. There you go, right there.
Oh,
Two
look at that.
up. 2 up in
Well, I
this
didn't
match.
see the replay.
2 up.
Oh, excuse me.
Are we up again? Okay. See there, they're both ready for it. I mean, like right now we're 3.
Watch him coil and then
red.
pop.
Yeah, it's a coil, but sometimes he's losing a little bit of his and see how he's doing these full strikes, and he's going to tire himself out. If this goes
See?
to a 3rd round, he's potentially going to be tired.
That's like the crazy banjo right there. How he's holding it like that. No, oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, he's messing around. Oh, right there.
Oh.
Going for the leg. We haven't seen that in a while
Well, he's
tonight.
a tall dude. I'm surprised
Yeah.
he didn't do that in the first place. Most
Well, you
tall
only-
cats get their legs jacked up.
Look,
I know
you
on
go for
mine.
the leg once until you get hit in the face. So, I wouldn't necessarily do that multiple times a match. We're 3 up right now. 4
lot of
up.
people do that with
He
me.
is
I'm a
in the
tall
lead
cat.
for the first time.
Ooh,
Blue is in the
me,
lead
I'm
for the
young.
first
Excuse me.
time. We have him 4-3 Blue. Again, if he can take this to the next match,
Oh.
then you're looking
Oh.
at potentially being
What was
tired.
that?
He stopped. He thought he got the point. I think he slowed down.
Yeah.
And that's something that you can't do
Well,
in
no,
a
the
in a
point is
position
not
like
obvious.
this.
I think Red had that point pretty quick.
So it's 4 up right now.
He
But
swept
see, he
hands
came
on
from
him.
underneath. That's hard to call. Oh, so we're going to call that Simon.
Simultaneous. So it's
like to
4 up,
I
the
would like to see
score.
it, yeah. I mean, they know each other at this point, man. It's one of those things.
Well, they're looking at each other intimately.
Yep.
Reminds me of
He's
like
still trying to intimidate him, but
it's
David
like
said, I can fight.
Obi-Wan and
David
Vader.
was on a bus
Episode
for like
4.
5 hours today. He don't want to lose. David jumped on a bus just to get out of here. There's Red.
Now I am the master.
There it is. He's back in the lead. 5-4. 5-4.
Oh, yeah, Master either, Dad.
I've made the mistake too tonight, Kay.
It's 5-4.
But we're at
Red.
5-4. I mean, we're still within a point. It's a beautiful. I mean, you can tell that they probably fought each other in the past.
Well, they're fighting for the same woman, I believe. It's a duel to the death. They're fighting for Odessa's love.
No points. So we're now sitting at 5-4. 5-4.
1 minute remaining.
With Red in the lead. All he's got to do is keep it up. We're in the last little bit. Look at that. Look at that. He jumped back, got the strike. What a
Red
beautiful
point. Look
what
at
a
that.
beautiful strike. What a beautiful strike. He can,
Man,
he
6-4.
can run and attack. Run
Red.
and attack. 6-4 Red.
Odessa will be yours.
Oh, look at that. Another little
Oh,
point.
look at-
It was like a little match strike point.
I
Like,
think they both kind of stopped,
was that?
but one landed on the head.
Blue point.
Now we're back within one. Less than a minute left. Less than a minute left.
Less than
We're
a minute
within
left.
1 point. He can take it into overtime. He's got to do it now. He's got to
It's
get in there.
5-6 red.
He's got to get in there.
This
There's
is
no
getting
stopping.
intense.
This is it.
This is quite crazy.
We're within a minute.
Forget the
He's
blade.
gonna strike. Red
Forget the blade, you crazy.
got it. It's gonna be. That's time. We're now at the last point, and David says he got it. Don't even take it into overtime. David concedes the point.
Oh, yeah. So it is 7-5
Congratulations,
red.
Shows up for his first TSL bout, and he showed us something we hadn't seen. It was a very unorthodox. It was crazy. It was the style of the Rancor.
Well, he said a whole sentence to say describe what it was. So
Yeah.
he wasn't. He just said, "I'm pretty good."
His form is way of the Rancor, a mixture of styles.
The way of the Rancor. That means he has short legs and long arms.
Oh yeah.
That's what that
He's
means.
a big boy, but he was moving.
Oh yeah, he was moving. He was moving like He's gonna come sit here and he'll explain it all
You
to
know
you
I'd
in a
like to
minute.
see fight in a little while.
Who?
Is
Yeah, I
his
ain't
son.
fighting. Oh my son. Oh yeah, he'll get in there.
His son
I
is
want to
probably like 7 feet tall.
I think my son should fight you.
Oh no, hell no.
Yeah, he should fight
Your
you.
son will beat me.
He
But
trying to beat you. He
it's
wants to-
great
he wants to
watching
fight.
my son go up against. I have a 5-year-old that was just like.
Your
like
son
the
ain't scared of my
giant-
son.
No.
He held on to my son's leg, and my son walked with your son and was doing like
Let's go ahead and get you over here real quick, Dre. Dre, I know you're tired, but we're gonna talk. I'm gonna need you to move.
No, I'm waiting for him to come back. I need for him to come back. Here he comes.
He's coming right.
You must come around this way, the
Come
way of
sit
the
down.
Rancor.
Come and sit down.
Everybody watching, this next fight is very important.
What happened to Ewok and Tom?
Ewok and Tom
Oh, there it is. Hey, how's it going, Dre?
All good, sir.
There he goes.
Good. You came in. You told me that your style is way of the Rancor, and I think you showed us why tonight.
Form
You
6.
look like a Rancor out there. Like it was. You were right there. You were to the point, and you were pushing it.
Give us a lot.
How'd you feel?
I feel good. It was David Ortiz. I've known him for a while now, several years.
could tell.
We fought multiple times. We're good friends. I had a good time out there. He got me. I got him. We called each other's hits. Keep the honor. It's a good fight.
Yeah, it was. Hey man, it's good seeing you fight out there. This was your first TSL fight?
Yes, sir. My first,
Well, you did
my first
great.
official
So now
TSL.
you're 1-0.
You did real good.
All right.
How's that feel?
Feels good, sir.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll get you out on the next event. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the next fight. We have ranked 7 Thomas DiMartino against Ewok, who is a little bit shorter. As you can see, Tom is a taller guy. And they're both using very similar length. You have
Grendel versus the Ewok.
Ewok, who is, I like to call him, he's the counter puncher. He's going to wait for you to strike. He's going to strike you back. And you have Tom.
Yeah, you can
who,
see it.
as
Sure
I
is.
talked about,
Oh.
yeah, and Tom's using that 51-inch. Ewok's also using a 51-inch. That's Red's point. One is the 1-0 Red.
I'm worried about the Ewok getting a belly bat because he has no belly protection.
You'll just wait. But Tom is one of those strikers. I mean, he went far in TSL 3.
Yes, I'm saying Tom is pretty good.
He's a striker. I mean, and you're never going to hit him the same way. I've said this in the past.
Why not?
You're never going to hit
He's like
because
lightning?
he
like
you watch
lightning?
him. He's like the Rain Man. He's like always
Yeah.
learning. He's like, yeah, well, I mean, without the Rain Man.
Oh, okay.
But he's like that.
Because
There, see, but look at that. That guy said he knows how to get in there.
so he has pockets of genius.
Yes. That's Ewok going in for the strike, coming across. He waited for the attack, and he went and struck hard. 1-2, or that's 2-1. Red.
I gotta look
Potentially
at
gotten the
I gotta look at Ewok's
3-1
mask close.
Red. Tom is now up. Again, another point. But Tom actually placed third in the Darkwatch tournament last year, and he placed fourth in
Fourth.
TSL 3.
Yes, he did.
He
Yes,
says
he did.
So that's Red point. We're now 4-1 in Tom's favor as Red. One thing when you think about Tom's fighting, you think of patience, evolution, opportunistic, and he's that patient menace. Look at him just sit there. He's waiting for it.
You just
but
called
he's
Tom a
menacing.
menace.
Oh,
He's a menace.
that's his word.
Well, you know,
the patient menace.
The thing about it is he has his costume is designed. Well, his mask is designed after Grendel. It's an old school character, so
Yeah.
that's what I like about it. It's very him.
It's just hard to get in there. He's a big dude. I think if Ewok's going to do anything tonight, he's going to have to actually base up and get some blocks in.
They might have
But
to change it up a little bit though.
yeah.
They're kind of playing a kind of a poking game. They're just getting a touch.
Yep.
But it's gonna be harder for them to counter.
It is, I can see 1-5 or 5-1 in Tom's favor as red. See, his quick box will get Ewok far. And I said in the pregame, Ewok's gonna have to get in and strike hard. Get in and strike hard. As I'm saying it, he does it. He does it. That's exactly what
Why didn't you use
Ewok
your high
needs to
voice?
do.
If you don't use your high voice, I don't believe you no more.
I
Because
know.
you got to show me some
Well, I
enthusiasm.
get excited.
Well,
I get excited when
what-
I see that because
what-
that's exactly what I said Ewok had to do in the pregame.
You gotta go.
You
Hey,
gotta watch
Zach!
out
You
for
gotta
that,
crack
though.
your voice a bit.
You gotta
Otherwise,
watch out for that.
and
There we
that's-
go.
there
That
he goes.
is going to be 2-6 or
6-2
in the favor of red. That's Tom. Ewok though has a chance. I mean, what he needs to do.
Oh, there he goes.
You go. See, step
Pop
back.
him in his
What did I call
forehead.
him? What did I call him earlier? The counter
You called him Ewok.
puncher. Counter puncher. Because he's
Yeah,
gonna counter.
he's gonna punch. You just said
Fight
that.
it.
That's something you
He's gonna
said.
come
You
at
said
him.
that. You
He's
said
gonna
that.
step
You
back
called it.
and punch him in the
That's what you
face.
said. You said he's gonna counter and punch.
That's 3-6.
Oh, did it again.
3-6, except for he did get in.
But he didn't get it this time.
Oh, red got in before.
Yeah,
him.
red got it first.
Well, he's got to get the block first before you go rushing in, or else he's just going to get stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, but the concept was still there.
But
Oh.
again, notice that.
Now his lightsaber
Again,
disappeared.
notice that Tom has only gotten hit in one way this entire match. It's all about the evolution of Tom. I swear to you, Tom evolves every single time you fight
Every
him.
time.
Every time you fight him, you're never going to get him the same way.
When you're in the airport, you can hear the planes flying above.
Kay's going ahead and tell him, don't worry about it going out in the middle of a fight because it's just going to keep going. And if you go to call it and they slap
Okay.
you in the face, they're going to
It
call it.
looks
as a
like
point.
okay, here they come. They're coming in.
3-7 or 7-3, as Rip keeps reminding me, in the favor of red.
Yeah, 7-3.
7-3. Tom is
7-3
winning this.
red.
There we
That's
go.
what he
Blue.
was saying, Blue
The-
point. It is 7-4 red.
7-4 red. The one thing that you need to know about a good fighter is he's going to fight you all the way to the end. And Ewok is not giving up. Ewok says, I'm going to get some points in. I'm going to fight you because that's why I came out today.
And plus, that's the rules. You have to finish the fight, right? You
Well,
have to,
of course, but sometimes it becomes that actually right there is Tom's signature move, slapping somebody in the legs.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like it's painful.
Feed went out again. Feed went out again. Oh, it went out a while ago, I think. Is it up? Okay.
There he goes. Oh, look at that.
Look at him back up.
Now that was kind of smooth, like.
Hey,
you know.
Tom, I taught you that move, Tom.
Hey, listen to him calling other
It's
things.
great to come out here and see these people that you get to fight with for the last year and how they've evolved and what they do now. And it's funny when you start to see things that you've talked about them doing.
I never did that because I'm not as close to them as you are.
You're old.
So you call people old all the time.
Well, just you.
You just call people old.
Well, no, I said they are older. You're the
said-
first person I've called
You
old.
kept calling people old
There's
people.
some grays in your beard.
You called everybody.
There are some grays in your beard tonight.
I put those there.
I don't believe that.
I put those there. I was on a diet
There's a
blonde,
little
and I
bit
didn't
more
finish the
salt than
process.
pepper right now, Rip.
I didn't finish the process of diet blonde.
Rip,
You
there's a little bit more salt than pepper.
Shit, you're just salt and peppery.
As you can tell, me and Rip are actually neighbors.
I don't know this
You
dude.
don't allow me to come over.
I don't know
anymore.
this dude. I don't know this dude.
All right, we're going into round 2. Tom had the win in the last one.
Yeah, here he
But
comes.
Ewok again
Egon's
was
coming in.
showing some pressure.
By the way, what's Ewok's real name?
Edward James Bravado.
Oh, I'm gonna tell. You're not supposed to do that because see, if I asked you what Superman's real name is, you don't say Clark Kent. Oh man, this guy.
Well, Ewoks are not superheroes.
This
Good
one
honor
is.
on that.
How many Ewoks you seen with a lightsaber?
I'll say that's
thank
one
you,
thing about
thank
Tom.
you,
He
thank
does
you.
love to call hits on him.
He's a superhero to me. Super Ewok hero.
There's a song about superheroes.
Does it start with the word Ewok? then I don't want to hear it.
There it is. See, but he waited for that.
Yeah, he
that
sure
little
did.
bounce.
But see,
He still slid
he
it
walked
around.
right
He
into
slid
it. Yeah,
around the block.
he brought
That's
the
how
block
you
to
show,
his
like,
arm though.
Does he deserve 7th? Hell yeah! With a move like that, he deserves 7th in TSL.
Here they go. See, that seems to be a see. There's some moves that are actually
go.
TSL moves, like how they grab the pommel like that and they hold it like a boxer. That's a TSL move. I've seen you do it. I've seen him do it.
2-1. I said that correctly that time. Red.
You sure did. You said 2-1 red. You are so good at this, Dale. I don't. I think you should make this your job.
That was we saw a flying squirrel tonight, Jesse. Everybody is flying squirreling. I think Jesse's going to start a new trend.
I think it is. And the belly bap should be one too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's the red. That's point 3-2. Keeping himself 1 point ahead. 1 point ahead here in the second round. Tom had the first win. Oh, look at that from under. Oh, they're calling red. I don't know. I don't know if I saw red. Yeah,
I saw blue on that one too.
But hey, I'm not the judge, you know.
It's
Yeah, they're going to call it.
Let me
This
say.
one's going to be hard because Ewok was facing one way, and when he came under, he definitely hit from underneath the elbow, but
hold on.
we couldn't see what was going on the other side.
They're having staring contests.
Yeah. So yeah, another thing that's brought up is they actually have been fighting each other. So there's another group of people that have been fighting each other constantly here in SoCal. This is when you come out.
So it's
kind of
like fighting his sparring partner.
Yeah. So he's actually now up 4-2. Red is up 4-2.
Now, see that move that see how about good I was talking backwards real fast, just so you know.
I thought
the
you were
stance
speaking
said,
Klingon.
"Oh no, I was talking backwards."
Okay.
You don't know the difference.
I don't. I thought he said something earlier.
Well, Ewok, see that right there? He's doing what I call the TSL grip.
Oh yeah.
That's a TSL move that you do it.
Yeah,
A lot of people
I
do
don't
that
feel
exact
that,
same
yeah.
move because that gives you the maximum distance for your strike.
Well, right now he's low. I mean, the guy has an extra probably
See.
like 6 to 7 inches on him.
See that block right there with that parry, I should say, that Ewok attempted would have been more successful had he used his wrist and not his shoulders for the block.
No points.
No point of
Still
order.
at 4-3. It's
Red.
a 1 point match. Red is in the lead.
And that's the creepy Grindle. Look at creepy Grindle. Creepy Grindle.
He is a creepy Grindle.
He is a creepy Grindle.
But notice how the points are just not coming anymore.
Oh,
on
look
him.
at that. They
He's-
both missed. Oh,
Yeah,
NBA.
you're right. He understands that the length is an issue right now, but I think that Ewok would actually be better to go for the block and then slam in. I think
Like I
trying to use that extra length, I just don't think he's going to.
You have no grip.
He's not going to beat Tom in that. Well, I mean, you're going to
when you use that TSL grip,
you eat my words, right?
But when you use that TSL grip, though, you got a good string for this jab. But if you use somebody as a nice hard parry with that, it's be hard to recover.
That actually puts them 4 up.
These are not balanced swords. You know, these are like bats more than anything else
Blue
because
is
of the
in
heavy
lead for
top.
the
They're very
first
top
time
heavy.
This match, 5-4 blue. We get to say 5-4 blue.
5-4
That is
blue.
the first time this match.
That sure is. 5-4 blue.
What Tom has to do is Tom has to get out of his own head. And that's where you see Tom start to have issues. Sometimes he gets into his head and he starts thinking a little too
Stop
much.
thinking. No mind.
We can't show sides.
Too much mind.
Wow, see. Oh, right there. See, there you go. He's
ever-
coming in. He's getting that block. He's pushing in.
Have you ever
Getting
seen The
block,
Last
pushing
Samurai?
in.
The
Yeah.
Last Samurai? Remember the little boy told him, too much mind?
Red point. Red is awarded point. We are 5 up.
That is
Five up.
actually a Bushido thing, you know, no mind. You're supposed to just move with the reaction instead of like thinking about it.
Yeah, he got the point. Good job. Good job showing acknowledgement. Good
Look at
honor.
that, yeah.
I whistled my way through that good honor.
You did. You did.
I
'Cause
I
you're
really
a good
did.
whistler. Good whistler.
30 seconds.
30
We are
seconds.
6-5. 30 seconds. And hits the leg. We are now 6
to
up.
5 red.
Ewok says,
And
I
then
can
that was
I can bite some ankles. I can bite some ankles.
And
I'm
6
Ewok.
up.
I can bite
Ooh.
some ankles.
That's because he's way down there. Good look.
Oh. Look at that. There we go. But there's. Ooh, blue K. I thought that went to red. Oh, we got a fight.
Now you
Tom
got.
is going to go.
Oh, look at
tying it
that.
up.
And he slides into first base.
Oh, we are potentially, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. There we go. Sudden death.
Oh, sudden death.
Someone get C-3PO. Ewok needs a god. Let's do this.
What's the time for sudden death?
Ewok, who?
Ewok.
Oh, yeah, he's like,
Yeah, because remember
Yes.
C-3PO? Come on, man. Do you see what I did there?
yeah, you did.
Do you see what I did there? The creepy Grendel is coming for the Ewok.
1 minute.
Creepy Grindle versus the Ewok.
This is a good fight.
It is.
I think Ewok is doing exactly what
The
he
last
needs
two
to do.
fights have
He's
been very
realized it.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's nighttime. People get excited. It's like,
countering. It's all
and you can see the lightsabers like lightsabers.
Oh! Ewok, I called him
He-
counterpuncher all night. I've called him counterpuncher all night.
You made him use his
That's what I'm
his high
talking
voice.
about.
The high voice, ladies and gentlemen, I talk about. That's what I need.
I have called him the counterpuncher all night. That was
We have
beautiful.
a round 3.
Let's
the
go.
first of the night.
Round 3, first round 3 of the night, because Ewok says, I'm not going to give up. Just like that.
No, he didn't.
He
s-
did.
He said this. He
Ewok,
said.
did you say I'm not going to give up?
No, he
That's
said like
what
this.
he said.
He said,
He nodded at me.
I ain't giving up. That's how he said it.
Ewok, nod at me. Give me a nod, Ewok. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right.
I made you sound better, just so you know. I made you
did
sound
kinda
better.
give you a little bit of a high pitch.
I even made you say baby. But no.
See, and this is exactly what needed to happen. Ewok.
But see, he's a very good. See, here he goes.
Well,
He's ready.
Tom has had Ewok the whole time. But what Ewok said is that he's been sparring. I've been sparring this guy. I know what he's going to do. And he found that counter. And you saw that in the last one. He dipped back just a little bit, and he rushed in. And you can go
came
back.
right in
Watch
with the
my
counter. He
pregame
said, yeah.
shows. I said all Ewok has to do is get in and slice his belly. I said that.
You did?
I said it. Watch my
I bet
pregame.
you did. I bet you
I
did.
have 2 pregame shows. You can watch both of them.
Oh, they're going to shake on pull there.
No, I'm telling you, this has been a great fight, and you know Tom has put in the time. He sees that number 7, but I think he got into his head.
I think it's been a really okay fight.
Okay, just an okay. What fight have you been watching? It's calling it okay.
And no, I said it's really
Oh, really?
okay.
Oh, you got
I told you about that paying attention thing. You just don't
man,
do it.
I started yelling a little bit.
And you're talking
I'm
about
a little sore.
you're talking about something that you're supposed to pay attention.
Yeah, nobody wants to give me
I'm
more
clearing my
water.
throat so I can
That's
talk.
messed up. That's messed up.
You're supposed to be professional and have a nice lubricated voice like me.
I mean, look at him. This is that calm collective that we're talking about.
There he goes.
And yeah, and
Well-
he knew it. And what did I say? Evolution.
Now remember, this is
Tom
a third
Tom
round, not a final
evolving.
death. This is a round.
Red starts off with the lead, but the red has been in the lead at the start of every single match so far.
Yeah. It's kind of like a 49er.
Do you see how he moves away? He's like, oh, the block wasn't there.
Ooh, the red is
he
in.
went in a little bit past the block.
Yeah.
He did. That's 2-0.
Well, that fake
2-0
got
red.
him.
Yeah.
He got him. That fake got him. He couldn't.
I'm telling
He
you.
couldn't,
well, Tom evolves. That's what Tom does.
Oh, look at that. See that?
Oh! What came in first, though? We're going to ask them. Yeah, red. Okay, 3-0. 3-0. But Ewok knows what he needs to do. He's not too far behind yet. One more point, I'm going to start feeling bad for him.
That creepy Grindles. Look. Watch out. It's like they hit a cat scream like in Bruce Lee. Oh,
right in,
wow.
Yeah. Is a like and well,
That
I
was-
think I talked about that as well in that he has that ability to sort of slide in every once in a while.
No.
And actually, he pulled that from Mark. You can tell he's been training with Mark because sometimes Mark will just slide in every now and then.
What he actually is doing is that he's using the ground as his strength.
There you go, 0-4 still, 0-4.
What Grindle is doing, the red is doing, is that he's using the ground, and the ground is giving him all his strength to propel forward a lot better.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not even using. He's using very little energy. See,
But he gets that from Mark too, because
See.
what Mark will do sometimes is he'll show you his length, like how far he can hit you, and then he'll take an extra step every once in a while, and he'll throw you completely off your game. They're getting together again. Were you going to do your what are they saying? You're going to do your
you're right now.
yeah, you know, you said you were going to try
Oh,
to
do bad lip reading.
bad lip reading.
I have to use the voice for I gotta find a voice for K. What's a good voice for K?
Don't use that voice for K. That's just-
Well, you know, because it doesn't fit him, so he just talk out the. You guys
That's
over
not,
there, we got
that's
stinking.
like a 50s, you know, like what is a?
I don't know. Oh, what is
done.
that? Yeah. They're not done yet.
Like I was saying,
We gonna give him like old samurai.
Ewok is
You
down.
go this way.
Down.
You go
What
that
are we
way.
talking? 0 to 4. It's a
It
hard
is
comeback. It's a hard
4 to 0.
comeback. It's a hard
4 to 0
4 to-
red.
I'm gonna learn to call it one of these days.
All you gotta do is say that bigger number first. You're the bigger guy first. You should know.
0 points.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause that thrust was pretty mean.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a mean thrust. My man
Okay, so,
Ewok
but
uses thrust a
again-
lot.
Again, Ewok is not too far behind. He's still got some time. In the same amount of time, Tom scored 4 points. What's Ewok gonna do? What's he gonna do? I don't think the smart choice is to
See,
go that far
yeah,
back.
don't-
I think
don't
he
do
was
it.
doing better.
The TSL grip is not good
Yeah,
right now. Don't use
I
the
don't-
TSL grip, I don't think. Oh,
Came in
see.
first. Well, one went head, and usually if you go to the head, you came in first. One four.
Blue point.
1-4.
All right.
I would say that that's pretty legit.
Yes, 4-1.
Because what did
Red?
I say? I said only go for the legs once. I said if he does that again, he's going to get hit in the face.
Yes.
I said that first round.
What we should do is,
I just like to point out when I say things.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mess up with people's sound and do like the old kung fu talk.
That's difficult.
It looks
well,
good.
I do think I did see a little bit of recoil on red. Yeah, I did see a little recoil
Red point.
on red.
That was something else in Arizona.
That's 5-1. 5-1. Hey, look.
5-1
Ewok,
red.
Ewok brought it here. You know, he brought it to the third round. It's been an exciting match. It's just hard to come back from 4 points. He let it get a little too ahead. He's getting a little bit of talk
Here he
from Mark
goes.
Carrico. It's just, is the time there to get 4 points? And not at this level. Not at this level to get 4 points
Oh,
in this
wait,
amount
watch
of
out.
time.
And watch him
Again,
use the
yeah,
ground and
that
snap
TSL,
forward. Watch.
I
You're gonna-
completely agree with you that TSL grip, as you call it, is just not something that I think is conducive. There it is.
Oh.
See, he went to the two-hand.
He got in
he
though.
blocked, and
He got
struck.
in. He got in. See, because you
What
need
he
that,
needs to
you need
watch
that
out
second
about,
hand
though,
for a good parry, though.
he
You
needs to
see,
watch out
without that
about,
other hand, you can't parry a guy that's already ready to thrust.